Okay, so today I'm going to run you through the battery system in our van. We get lots of questions about it from you guys. I try my best to answer all the technical info, but no better way to do it than ask the bloke, Dave from Enerdrive. He's the one that helped us build these systems from the start. So a bit of background on this, we've been using this gear for the last few years, and originally when we came to you guys, we said build us an off-grid system, let's get something to work that can run us all our 240 volt appliances in our van. Let's get it running off the battery system. Can we do it? And over the last few years, we've figured out a few different options that we've had in our own vehicles. And we're going to take you inside and show you this, because I'm pretty excited. We have now dedicated some trip in a van systems. So in the van, our system lives under the seat. Now the good thing about the Enerdrive gear that we've figured out over the last few vans is that because a lot of it's modular, we can make it fit in most storage spaces in the van, yeah? So it's on a pre-built board from Enerdrive. Under here we've got DC to DC chargers, solar controllers, battery management, protection, and also the big 120 amp charger, 3000 watt combi inverter. So in layman's terms, that runs the whole van as if you're on a powered site. It'll kick on the aircon, the NutriBullet, the Mrs. Hair Straightener, all that sort of stuff. And up there is where all the control panel is. So we can control our inverter, we can see our battery health, and we've also got the Sign Marine gauge, which tells us how much water's in our tanks, which is pretty bloody handy, and also how much solar's coming in and how many amps we're using and how much life is left in our battery. So it's a really easy system to use that's super capable and awesome for off-grid living. So technical specs, mate, tell us what's under here, battery size, and can anyone get this system?
Anyone can get this system. You just look up the Trip in a Van 400 amp hour Pro Series build. That's this one.
Yep.
But on the Enerdrive website and you guys' website, you'll be able to find all the Trip in a Van builds, which are available from 400 amps, 300 amps, 200 amps, and so forth. There's a range of different board configurations and what have you.
Yep.
This particular one is covered with a few different features. You've got the DC to DC charger by Enerdrive. That's called the 40 Plus. In this case, we're punching out better than 40 amps via the 200 series cruiser. It's going really well. You've got, in this case, your 45 amp TriStar controller, and we've got modules in here for the Sign Marine monitoring. That's what enables us to see more than just a net value. We can actually see how much your fridge uses versus how much your solar power is that you're putting in, and so forth. So that works really well also. And ultimately, with Sign Marine monitoring, like any good quality monitor, you need to accurately be able to rely on it and see what state of charge is left in your battery. And you can do that with these. And then moving on from there, you've got your balancing system for the battery and your management system for the battery by Enerdrive. And further to that, you've got the ePro inverter charger combi. It's a 3000 watt inverter, 120 amp charging. So this package is the kind of solution you would purchase when you really want to go off the beaten track for long periods of time and run significant loads. An interesting feature on that unit, we're actually using what's called an alarm expander via our monitor, and we're able to run, in this case, the air conditioning, but we've opted to shut that air conditioning down when the battery gets to 60% state of charge. It's a really cool feature. If you do, on a hot, uncomfortable night, just want to crank up the aircon and just forget about it, you can do it through the evening. Whenever you get to 60%, it'll switch off. You haven't compromised your fridge, spot on, everything's still going to be working. And you've used a level which is totally achievable. You're going to replenish that power the next day, no worries at all.
We've worked with these guys over the last few years to create Trip in a Van branded systems. Now, what that does for you is that it takes all the guesswork out of it. You know, there's a couple of different options. You talk to these guys about what you need and the power usage you use in your van and your travels, and then you can get a system that we've used over the years, beaten the hell out of it, time and time again, and you know that it's going to work for what you want to do. So for me, that's it. It's a good reference material for us to answer all your questions, and we know that anyone that goes and gets this is going to have kick-ass travels and like really quality gear like we have over the last few years. So thanks, Dave.
You're welcome.
I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you get some good info out of it. There will be links below here and in the comments, so you can reference this stuff, check it out online. And any more questions, hit me up, hit Enerdrive up, and enjoy, mate. Get out there, get off grid.
Cheers, guys.